Hey everybody, welcome back to the ultimate garbage collector that Java provides. Anyway, let's do some... We're doing a prestige. We're doing Compound 42. I haven't played this one in a while either. I figured, why not? We gotta... There's a lot of prestiges and missions and lions and tigers and bears, oh my, so... Oh, gotta forgive me. It's still a tail on from the last episode. I try to do 2 a day, and that kind of, it gives me a little bit of a backlog. It also gives me flexibility to, skip a day. This isn't my job. It's just something I like doing. I like talking once in a while. Have you seen this sword? By the way, this is a absolute gift of the Punch God. ASI High. This also, this Primo. This is very old armor. I forget if I showed off my stuff before or not. The helmet, dude, I didn't even know we had fire resistance on this sucker. That's awesome. But anyway, I'm wondering if should I even bother rolling on this? Probably not. Stun resistance, perfect. I am equipping a whetstone pendant, cause why not? Oh my gosh, I gotta type those out. Alright. Vaughn. Goog. Oh my, this is amazing. Yeah, Alyssa makes sense. I did that. Java spell check me if I'm not correct. Dude, with an army, we can do this. Just throw mass at the equation. That's how we do things. I like Torb. I don't even know why I leveled that sucker. Oh, jeez. I thought I had the party open. Oh, whatever. Come on in, buddy. Hello, Blue. Muted myself. So anyway, the concept is pretty easy. I try to, poison immunity to me is primo. We go that direction first, and then fire immunity is kind of second. So we'll take a little bit of fire damage, but not nearly as much as it's Tino's Ranch again, dude. That's awesome. Right, research. Send me in a coach. We don't have the charge time reduction we were used to with the Winter Grave, but usually with a we have a sexy knight. With a, like, these guys are just beautiful. Look at them. I'm the only person without a costume. Java does not favor me, so. By the way, looking at Haven, we're all the Skulvers. This is like a progressive, anti-white nationalist state. We used to be plenty of white Skulvers everywhere. Before that, it was the Vogs. The Skulvers came in and basically displaced the Vogs by hook or by crook. And then, what came after the Vogs? The Shadow Sun was like a mild insurgents. There's like 3 of them. Weirdos. Are we going down, or are we just... Hello. There we go. And then, I guess the cats kind of came next. I don't know. I should probably turn my speakers off. I'm not using them. Beautiful. Alright, so Compound 42. The essence of the poison and fire combo. Dude, this is level is basically made if you were, sorry enough to make the lizard armor, I guess. Normal and piercing. Dunbon. There's only 2 of you, right? There's a 3rd one in there somewhere. 1, 2. Maybe they're just so far ahead. Oh no. Okay. Don't fret there, buddy. Look how much firepower we have in front of us. It's ridiculous. Ludicrous, even. Oh no. That's why it took so long. Alyssa? That's right, Who am I to assume genders, right? Who am I to assume chromosomes in this spiral Nidian? By the way, on genders for you, that they in reality it is classified as a actual mental condition. That's awesome. In Fantasyland, and you can take this for what it's worth, and it's better to have a discussion on this than to just throw my opinion out there, because every case is unique and it should be dealt with accordingly, and I believe that's a true claim, honestly. Like when you're talking, you talk to people, you don't talk to statements and questions. People, dude, my graphical settings just gave up. Nothing but squares everywhere, buddy. We go beyond string theory here. It's very weird. I don't ever picture myself without a swift strike 24/7. Oh, we got him. We got him, boys. Beautiful. But though, like, there's a lot of assumptions made, right? And so science teaches us a little bit about reality and how it works. And so chromosomes dictate a gender, and genders are a thing. This is identifiable since the beginning of time. We are not asexual. If we were, genders wouldn't be a thing. But the whole thing, again, comes down to the whole God complex. If man defines himself, then everything is malleable. Not just gender, but everything. Who are you to tell me pedophilia is not right? I think it's okay. So then we have a fascist argument. Whose opinion is better? And then you look at, like, well, no one wants to live in a country like that. Well, yeah, that's absolutely true. But then you can look at that's where the atheists will get to the assumptions of, like, indoctrination. You're only like this because you were indoctrinated by Christianity. Very true, but that's the only thing that, honestly, let's save him. That's the only thing that really gives people value, well, in and of itself. This guy is the last one of his kind and cursed. I almost felt bad. Dude, I still can't get over this giant... Why is everyone still there? Did I miss something? Okay, no. This giant surfboard of a shield, man. I can get over it, but I don't want to. I choose not to. That's what I'm saying. Anyway. What am I going to do? Shoot the lava? Good job, B. I don't know why purple's been a theme. I think the last run we did shadow also. Today's, I guess we're using our we're talking about, the degeneration of class politics, right? Where have all the Skulvers gone? Save the Skulvers. STS 2020. Oh, I'm not even a Skulver myself, but I advocate for it. And that's, like, believe it or not, that transfers right to politics, right? Dude, I watched Dave Chappelle talk about Jesse Smollett, which is hopefully a topic I can remember to get on. Like, the people that really advocate for this stuff, but advocate for the progressive stance on the victimhood scale, like, the higher you are on the victimhood scale that is against normality, known as progressivism, the more valued your opinion is, just due to the nature of, your wokeness. Oh, but the people that really advocate for this, ironically, are what happened? Java. Dude, what if you were driving and that happened? Like, I'm in my lane, suddenly, I'm in a 4-car pile up over here. Like, that was not my decision. Anyway, the people who advocate for the progressive scale, the victimhood scale, right, are white politicians. It's amazing, but that's what gives them strength. You can argue that it's not just them that advocates for it, yes, but they're usually the ones that eat it up for only political reasons. Like in a Nietzschean society where matter is or nature is red in tooth and claw, where power dictates what is true, where opinion, it goes from here to there, it dictates what is true. Why should anybody have any rights whatsoever, besides those that are in power? It doesn't make sense. Why would I bother? Why would anybody bother with somebody who's inferior to you trying to make a choice judgment for any reason? We're on fire. We're poisoned. We got all the stats at this level. We take all the perks. Sure. Fired over there. Oh no. Frame rate. Is this Risk of Rain? Just don't die, brain. Come on now. I don't know how I shot that thing. We're somehow making it. That's what happens when you have like 5,000 elements of costumes, 600 sprites going off. I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. Can we get him? Oh my gosh. We've got to make an Akron at some point. King gave us the ASI very high brandish. That probably should be our next thing on our to-do list. But right now we're doing Compound 42 anyway. Dude, that looks amazing. The graphics low is just a giant like MS Paint type thing in the background. Going in. I will continue to hit stun you for all eternity because at least I feel... Oh, can you just come back here? No one likes it when you do that. Thank you. Did we destroy his armor? No, he's cursed. I don't even know what he does. Oh, we got it. Not anymore. Beautiful. Coming. Blue. It's okay, man. The fire will out itself. Help. How? I love this game. Love these things. Dude, that must have done normal damage. Can we get in there? Oh, there we go. You stand in the corner with impenetrable armor. What are we gonna do? Okay. You really gonna charge a oh Grand Faust. I just forgot the name for a second, man. Okay. Someone else open it. Dude, look at the stream team. What is on your hand, my friend? What is that? A dusky canteen. No. It's just the armor. Padded hunting coat. Oh, it's kind of neat. I am a fan. There's a tiny shield you have in your left hand. Sorry about that, guys. I'm admiring your beauty in a skullverless postmodern world. Skullverless? Don't stand in the fire, you freaking genius, okay? We guessed his dodge correctly. Dude, I would not mind having that buzzer alarm as my alarm to wake up. Oh my gosh, get out of there. What happened? Oh. I have my eyes in front of me too much. Okay, let's not die here. We're not poisoned. We can afford a pill. There we go. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Let's hit stun this thing. Oh, that was not a hit stun. We're not dead. But are we really alive? That's the question. We're on fire. She's not up. Please, thank you. Oh my gosh. We made it. Was there ever a doubt? Perhaps. I'm glad at least this PC can run my camera. Oh, it's more of a sensitive touch. Got my bullet bill hat on today. This thing is, this is the first thing I ever bought on Amazon.com. It was like $18. I'm like, you know, I'm a single white male, so therefore I am privileged beyond all reasonable doubt. I have exorbitant amounts of wealth just flowing from me without even working. I'm gifted all my money. I should spend this and give it to another person of my race. And just get a cool looking hat because I have nothing. You know, when you can first buy stuff for yourself as a person, it's pretty neat. What'll I get? This is like one of the first things I ever bought, and it still survives to this day. A Mario hat with Bullet Bill on it. So far, we've contributed greatly to the story. What I remember, all compounds is basically just like probably like 7 frames of animation, start to finish, some fire mixed in there. You might die, a spark might be brought into the mix. Oh no. We gotta get out of this line of fire. There we go. Oh no. Okay, good. Mike, I forgot you existed. Go get him. Blah blah. I was not cognizant of the fire. Oh, we need to not be here. Oh no! Like, now we're just stubbornly swinging at this dude. I don't care if your armor's impenetrable. Get out my face. If you're a dude, that is the question. I mean, you look like a female, but when it comes down to it, oh my gosh, dude. Frame rate, help me. Can we just run through this stuff? Or, yeah, I accept poison. I'm okay with that. Let's run headlong into the great abyss. Bong dong to bong gong. Is that what bong gong means? It's mouth. Dude, Mouth is a character on the Goonies, and if you have not seen that movie, it's like the best way I can describe it is it's like a older, more a cult classic, by the way. You should watch it. It's an older, more tasteful version of the show that I can't remember. Dude. So now I have to coax myself into remembering this stuff. So it's a show where there's a bunch of kids. There's 3 seasons of it now. I haven't seen the 3rd season yet. But they're like there's this other world, the Upside Down world. Why can I not remember this? It's not unspeakable. It's something else. The undergrads. There you go, brain. You have higher ASI with this. I'm getting there. Give me like 20 minutes. Dude, why can't I remember the name of the series? Anyway, you know, there's the underside, and there's this like plant thing that eats people, and there's this girl with like mental powers. You know what I'm talking about. I hope. Because I don't, certainly. I know what I'm talking about, I just can't name it. Behold my 6 frames of animation. This is 1/6 of the run. It's just this lowly GIF file I have. We'll make it. We're just gonna keep killing them off. Help. Okay. Coming. These guys are by far better than me. They have made it very far into this game. Oh, thank you. That was so good, Blue. You are the hero of the day. That song that Metallica was written. It was about you. Oh no! Your sacrifice will not be in vain. I gotta double tap him. Keep him away. No. That did not mean I hit you into your armor, you sucker. Come on. There's 2 of them now. Oh, my face. I'm trying to use my gunner skills with a sword in my hand. It's working out great so far. We haven't died yet on this level. There you go. That's positive thinking, right? Who isn't ready is the question. We are all ready. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Dude, that guy took 2 winter grave shots to the face and just absolutely did not care. And now we're on fire. Oh. I think we're dead. Oh, no, we're not. We have no pills, though. We can help. Well, Here we are. Until you see the whites. Oh, why would you stand in the fire? Thank you, Wintergrave, for pushing me back. Okay, we got him. Let's get rid of this thing. Oh, that's right, I don't recognize your, This is gonna hurt so good. I see the pill. It's our redemption. Can we get it, though? That's the question. Oh, yes, we did. We're still okay. Still surviving. Oh, no. I always have one foot in the fire. Don't back into the... Oh, you genius. You did back into the fire. Coaxing myself out of the poor decisions I make. Is that not what a mild definition of this life is? What exactly were you... To kill these guys? I thought these were like the infinite spawners. Okay, good. Not the infinite spawners, but they kept spawning. Oh, oh. Not this. That's like 600 crowns. We penny pinch in these days. Oh no! I'm with you. Let's kill that one first. Oh, oh. We've done it. Alright, from what I remember, there's a cool little trick these guys use. I'm not sure what it is. We're going to drop this thing here because we hardly ever get it. I've done it. I'm just going to stand back and shoot my Wintergrave at stuff. I think that sounds pretty safe. Oh, excuse me. You're part of the stuff I'm trying to shoot. Thank you. Dodge that ever slow-moving bullet somehow. The slimes really have it out for me. Like, it's okay. Java, your skills, Java, not my own. Never cease to amaze me. Don't quite think it's pill time. There we go. Does this work? I think so. Why did everybody split up? Can we not kill him through here? Interesting. Okay. I don't know what was going on there. Mike, I think your powers are not worthless, but we probably should hold off on lighting the entire world on fire. At least for now. Oh, actually back up and up. And number 6, please, don't die. Oh, meow, meow, meow. Somebody sparked. Sparks are not a, oh. You can let go of that. Thank you. Did we get fired twice? Can you do that? What kind of company is this? Alright. Did we do it? That was one heck of a fade out for music. Back to business, gentlemen. Alright, dude, we did it. That's pretty solid. Now I can switch my bomb. I'm trying to eat the graviton if all possible. Get that sucker to 10, and then I don't know, just the extra charge time reduction. I think the Akron's going to be the next on our to-do list. So there are a couple things we've got to do. One, get the Radiance, which takes like 3,000 Dreams and Nightmares runs, and the other one is heat it. So we'll do some arcade runs. And what are we working toward, right? This is where we can fall into that that sloth we were talking about before. Gotta be careful with this stuff. What's the point? Well, the point is to, just enjoy, have conversation, bide some time. You gotta look toward purpose. And I mean, dude, if you are not to the point yet, I'm not trying to accelerate you to that, but I would suggest that having children is part of life, and they do an amazing thing when it comes to encouraging their parents, and just to experience the joy, regardless of the amount of work it takes to raise kids. Just experiencing that joy. We got no radiance, by the way, which is extremely realistic. But it invigorates you. Seeing the joy, even though you're working, like you live through your kids. When it's a Defender Elite, huh? When you're sad, you're sad as a single person. When you get a boyfriend, girlfriend, I'm the only one that got no radiance. This injustice. This world is run by white skulvers, and they're advanced monetary market. They've got the second most crowns, at least, right? Where are my rads? Where are my radiance? Anyway. Yeah, so on the scale of depression, I think I went over this like when I was doing a philosophy series, Spiral Lines, which was interesting. I'll revisit that again someday, because philosophy is really neat, especially when you are diving through secular philosophy and have that point toward design and meaning. Scientism with a capital S. Has to borrow its meaning, even morality, from the concept. You have to borrow stuff from Judeo-Christian worldview. For example, why should a scientist be truthful in his claims? If I'm being bathed in rubies again. If nature's red in tooth and claw, right? Strongest survive. Deception is actually rewarded if the scrumdiddlyumptious. Sorry, he appeared. My brain just went off the wall. And deception even can get you greater rewards than truth. Why wouldn't you just lie about your gains? And I would argue that's what's happening in the, or at least you convince yourself that when someone says to clean your room, right? You put everything under the rug. I guess it's technically clean, but that's not what was meant when you were given the command. Same thing with the vaccine kind of thing, where the long-term studies, etc., etc. I can rant on that for a while. The point I'm trying to get is, you have to borrow claim, like why morality and truth are important from the Judeo-Christian worldview in order to get to any kind of scientific conclusion. That's it's philosophy versus science. So there, one more point I'll make. I know we're not really gonna do a whole lot here, but Crom, you've left us. Dude, we can buy some more energy. Let's keep it up, yo. We're gonna be freaking Legoland rich here in no time. You guys like 7K energy giveaways like every other minute. I do watch the stream once in a while, by the way. Just don't type in there too often. Anyway, I forget what I was talking about. It's a problem with derailing thought. Occasionally just derail yourself a little bit too much. Where would we ever use this loadout? It makes no sense. But at least my dude looks happy. But anyway, philosophy, it's neat seeing, you have to assume man's meaning, but again, you go to fascism, and then opinion, and then destruction, and then you get to dictatorships, and then you get stuff that, then you start not even paying attention to history, which is kind of unfortunate, because if you look at the political system in America, where they're trying to pitch this universal health care and the wealth taxation, that's literally ignoring everything that's happened in Europe and South America for the past 50 years. This happened. So what happened when they gave the wealth tax to France? I think 4,200 millionaires left the country, because guess what? Rich people can move. They got money to do this. It's the poor people that can't, so they have to tax. Then they tax the middle class even more so to pay for the healthcare for everybody. Or anyway, it's just Politics make me angry because it's just people not listening and not paying attention to history. And you can be strongly uneducated and just play off the biased values of emotion in a post-truth culture, which happens a lot more than you think it does. You know, we might know what truth is, but I don't feel like it's right. So if I don't feel like it's right, therefore it's not true. Hey, if I feel like this should be ASI high, but it's not, does that mean it's ASI high? Well, absolutely. I mean, I hope not. Regardless of how much I feel it is. Reality tells me otherwise, right? Even though this is a fantasy game, it's based on reality. Anyway. Look at us end there. Staring into the self-urinating fountain. Once again, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll come out with more. I'm trying to do one a day, but we'll see. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.